What's up, everybody? This is Mrxfix here, coming at you with just. What's up, everybody? This is Mrxfix here, coming at you with this kind of Balatro how-to / tips and tricks. It's a game that I fall in love with, and I know is blowing up, so I'm just gonna kind of go through this. We'll start out with just the red deck, and we're not really. I'll show you kind of how I play and how I get through stuff. I haven't beaten everything, but I've gotten pretty far with some of these hands. So we'll just go with your standard red deck. I believe you start off with the red and blue deck, if I remember correctly. We're just gonna do a base difficulty. We're just gonna run through this. So you start off here. So if you don't know what Balatro is, basically you get it's poker, except you get different multipliers and things like that. And you're basically just trying to beat this score right here. So this 300 score, then you got 450 score, 600 score. And most time you'll just go select. But one thing I don't think I've seen talked about, especially once it gets the higher levels, is sometimes it's nice you can skip that blind, which means you don't get any rewards, but then you kind of get a boost from this. So if I did this one, the shop would have a free joker, which is what gives you all the multipliers and helps you get more and more scores. We're just gonna keep this simple, so we're just gonna go straight into it. But I know there's a difficulty where you're the small blind, you don't get any rewards except for interest for it and like other things you might have for your joker card. So at that point, I would go and I'd skip it and get that free joker into the next shop, which I go to and go. So we got we'll start out. First off, I see two of a kind. So that's the hand we make now. One thing, my first tip is, this isn't a good example because the Jack and 10 have straight potentials and the twos is obviously a pair. But say this was like we'll just say a 6. So it's like there's some straight potential, but not really. You can play this one, and then you don't have to go against your discards. So we'll play the hand just as an example here. Get those points, get that multiplier, gets up to 108, and like I said, we're trying to beat this 300 here. So with each one, you get a discard. So for the sake of it, I don't do this, but we're gonna discard just one card. There you go. This card got an ace. That's better. But we're gonna take this and get a full house right here. Get that ×4. And I'm trying to. There's a lot more advanced things that you kind of just learn when playing that we're gonna try to see if we can get here. So this is a good one. Every card counts when you play it. So that means if you do burn a card through playing it like that, I did with that 10 there and the 2 pair. That is going to count towards your overall score. So we're going to buy that. Get the Buffoon pack. Buffoon packs just have random jokers. You can go and just kind of roll the dice, see what you get. Your Arcana packs are going to enhance cards, so you can get cards that will give you like a +4 multiplier, let you score more points for them. It's a very good thing to kind of balance out. And then there's also Celestial packs, which will give you more multipliers to get you more base chips when you score a certain thing, and we'll get to that as we're playing. So we're out to just Buffoon. I like this one. It's very easy played. Face cards give you a +5 multiplier. I go for multiplier over chips because that's just gonna get you a lot more. It's gonna yield you a lot more points. And so this, what retrigger means, is basically you play a 10 down, you get 10 points for that, and then it retriggers it. Or I guess 5, because 10 is not actually, and then 5, and then you retrigger and get another 5 points. That's what retriggering means, but we're not going to do that. Okay, I'm pretty confident because we have this +5 that we can get this. So let's get a free uncommon joker. I think we'll be able to hit 600 here pretty easily. So we already have, look at that, 2 pair. That's going to give us +10 right off the bat. And I'm going to discard this 3 just so I can roll and potentially get something higher up here. So you'll see that 3 counts when it usually doesn't. There we go. Get that +5, goes down to this multiplier over here. When you see the flames, that means you have enough. Just it just beats the blind right there. Guess we use that. That's not my favorite. Interest raises. Get a certain amount of interest after each round. But we're actually gonna do a mega celestial pack right here. So right now, there's nothing. Usually, you try to like build towards like being really good at straights, being really good at flushes. You want synergy, but we don't have that right now. So right now, we'll go for the straight. See, level 1 straight, and then we level it up. It gives us even more base coins and more multipliers, so we get more points. Then we'll go up to Earth over here. Use that. You see that over here. You get pluses, so you're basically going to get more points for each time you use it. Skip line +3 hand. Don't really need that right now, so we're gonna go with another 2 of a kind. Yeah, no, we don't have enough for a flush. So we're just gonna burn that 3. No need for it. Which, yeah, look at that, flames, easy. And once you kind of learn your jokers, it gets really easy to make it through these first few antes. And you only get, so these vouchers, they're permanent, they last through your whole run, but you usually only get 1 per ante, which is the 3 rounds: small blind, big blind, boss blind. There are this like this here, let you purchase another voucher for your next turn, but that's all. It just stays there for 1 turn. You got 1 opportunity, and all vouchers cost $10, but you can get vouchers that reduce costs and everything. So let's see, we got it right here. Alright, I'm gonna get a little risky for the sake of it. We're gonna go for a flush. So a flush is when you have all of the same suit. So we're gonna, okay, so we don't have a flush, but we have a nice full house, which we were upping. So obviously we're gonna go for that. Almost, we have straight potential over here. We'll take the points on the boards. Especially, I forgot about that. We get +8 for each ace we play. Ace, 2, 3, 5, and 8. So, fantastic. Alright, so each joker card has potential to have a foil. What the foil is it gives you an extra bonus. This one, usually we just give you +10 if played cards contain a flush, which again is all the same suit. But on top of that, every single time we play cards, we're gonna get +50 chips. So that's more for our baseline. We'll add that to the shop, and we'll save. Yeah, we'll get a voucher here, so we'll get a little more interest. Maxes out at 5, now it maxes out at 10. So that just means more money per round. Boss blinds always have some sort of gimmick to them. This one is you have to play 5 cards. So if I just played, say, that, I would get no points because I need to have 5. But right now, 9, 5. We're gonna risk it and go for a flush. Hit this one. There we go. Look at that. I got a flush. Okay, we don't need that. And one thing, just so you guys know, sometimes, like say this 9 had a chance where it gave it like a +4 multiplier. You can move that over here to the left all the way if just to make that go first. Sometimes you have like re-trigger the first card that you play, and that doesn't mess up with the flush or straight. So if it's you know 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and your 5 has bonus things, you can still shift that all the way to left, and you'll still get the straight, but then you'll trigger those bonuses first. So just something to keep in mind as you're going. This is easy money. Easily clear that score right there. More money. Trigger all face cards. This will be nice right now. So this is kind of the synergy you're looking for. This is nice. So re-trigger, like I said, that you're gonna play them again. But not only that, this +5 will also get over. So each face card I'll be getting +10 for the multiplier. Just fantastic. So we'll go next round. We don't need the skip it. We'll do that. So nothing great right now for face cards, but we can get a nice full house, which we have again. The level upgraded, so we got 3. Here we go. Okay, so let's. Ooh, I got the 4 of a kind. Okay, so this is something to bring up. So 4 of a kind, pretty hard to get. Gives you a good base 60 chips times 7. So that's a good thing. But you also have to check, because I upgraded this. This gives us 65 times 6. Now, I'm going to go with actually this, because even though it's less, we're going to get that +10 from these 2 cards up here. So you got to do some quick math and kind of see how your joker cards all, you know, add to making you get as much of as high as a score as possible. So yeah, look at that. Clear that 2,000 easy. Oh, and you can only have 5 jokers. There are a negative foil, which you can get, again, extra effect on the jokers, where you can get more. I think at one point I've had up to 8 jokers, and then you can get more consumable slots, which are just your celestial and tarot cards. So let's grab this one. This one will enhance the card to be a wild card, which means you can use any suit. It'd be great for a flush, which we got this here. Let's risk it. We're gonna get this big blind. You'll see why. It's gonna give us more multipliers. Okay, I'm not gonna go for a flush this time because I like this ace, because we have this. We also have the 8, so we're gonna discard 4. Okay, look at that. If I can select. So we're gonna get some big points for this. Again, we don't re-trigger because those aren't face cards. Now there is one of these where a Joker card where we'll treat every card as a face card. Oh, that's not too great. I don't really. Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this for now. What this does, I believe I've never actually gotten like lost because of going into debt, which there are some boss blinds where you lose $1 for each card you play, so it's possible. I'm guessing the debt that you go out on is -10. Don't know off the top of my head. I'll get this one though because it gives us an extra discard, which means basically just an extra roll of the dice. 10,000. Sure, we'll do this. So we're gonna skip the small blind, and then if we beat the boss blind up here, we will get an extra $25. So not the best, but it'll be. So we're gonna discard this 5. Again, it's not gonna count for us because we got rid of that Joker up here, but we're gonna get that +10 anyways, which would be nice. It's not a bad haul. Okay. I'm gonna risk. Ooh, okay, so this is quite the pickle. I'm gonna risk this double here because I want to get a flush, especially with 2. Okay, we got it. Especially with 2 face cards here, because those are gonna re-trigger again, giving us a +10, and then we're getting a +10, and then yeah. So we're gonna get some pretty good multipliers for this one, just with our card situation. And another thing I want to point out, I'm trying to sound the music super loud in my ears, is like I said, how your cards go from left to right in scoring, so do your jokers. So like say this one, there's somewhere it's times 1.5. Move that one all the way to the right, because if you had it all the way to the left, that 1.5 would go right after you scored. But if you have it all the way to the right, you're gonna get the +10 for each ones and blah, and like all these bonuses. Then you get that 1.5 on, or yeah, 1.5 on top of it. So always make sure you kind of are monitoring your Joker's order up here and just being mindful of that. Let's grab. I don't know if it's always the wisest, but I always try to get one of these because, you know, we got here's your different. I guess they're not foils, but I just call them foils. Different different power-ups you can get for your Joker. So you get the +50 chips again, base points, +10 multiplier, and then the 1.5 multiplier is really what you're kind of going for. Let's see. Look at that, and we got +50. So not my favorite, but hey, we're gonna be keeping that smiley face anyway. So let's grab a celestial pack and see if we can get a look at that, a flush. They'll give you a flush. I don't usually re-roll until I have a buttload of money and kind of just seeing what the shop has. Oh yeah, remember I do get this +$25 if I win. 10,000. Not the best. Okay, we have straight potential because this is such a low 2 of kind. I'm gonna risk it. We'll risk 3. We got that extra one here. Okay, so gosh dang it, why couldn't that be a 10? All right, we're gonna keep that in here. We're gonna trash this Joker here. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Do we go? This is where it gets hard because you have to decide if you want to just take the points here with the 2 pair, or do I want to try getting something higher with the jack? And you know, we're getting a little to 10,000. Probably should play it safe, but you know, fortune favors the bold, and that did not help me whatsoever. Okay. We're gonna just make one more round of this card. Just hope we can get a 2 pair here. Ah, son of a gun. Well, okay. We're gonna burn this hand. If we can get one good hand, like a true gambler, if we can get. Oh, we passed. Look at that. I don't know what I'm worrying about. Don't know. Yeah, I get that $32. All right, what we got here? Let's get a plus. Oh, I forgot about the wild card too. That would be nice. I will usually forget about my cards up here. We've been hitting the flush. I never really go for pairs just because even with an upgrade, that's such a low number, and I like to go big. buy a standard pack. Standard packs are just cards, but sometimes they can get excuse me, sometimes they can get you upgraded. I need some water, my goodness, my throat is dry. Let me take over here. Okay, what do we got? Free reroll. I'm not gonna skip it because I want some money. Call me greedy. Man, there's a Joker card that will let you set up, like, skip numbers between straights, and that is so nice. But we're gonna burn these 4 cards and just see what we get. Okay. Also here we go. Bam, bam. Flush. I don't think that's gonna help us. Get rid of this 9. So we're gonna get rid of this 9 because we're looking for that flush. So we got 3 diamonds that we're saving on. So, hopefully can waste less discards. Here we go. So flush, bam. I don't think any of these are. If there was like a re-trigger the first card played, I would probably always keep the face cards going up first on the left because I want to maximize that multiplier. Let's see. One thing I'd recommend also is when you're opening these playing cards, kind of have in the back of your mind, what do you have the most suit of? So a lot of times you'll get Arcana, oh, I'm drawing blank on the term, a tarot card. I don't know why, it's just the pack. Anyways, you get a tarot card that will change your cards to a certain suit. So you want to keep an eye on what suits you have, and I usually try to gravitate towards one suit that gives you more flush possibilities and things like that. And especially you want face cards here because that's what we get buffs for. So we're going to take this Joker card because it gives us the 1.5 multiplier if we hold it in our hand. That's always nice to have. I actually think those are better on low level cards because less likely to use them. Yeah, I usually use high cards. So I'm actually going to take this, even though this one has blue seal, because that one was just a heart. So I'm kind of getting hearts in my mind. So I'm going to stick with hearts here. And I usually always forget about that. The blue seal giving me a planet card. If it's held at the end, my last book planet, if it's in my hand. So we're going to go with the Queen of Hearts here. Some people might have a problem with that one, but that's kind of just how I like to play. Oh, do I want to risk it? No, I'm not going to risk it. We're kind of at the point where we're not going to risk it too much. We got 2 of a kind. I think we can turn this into a full house. Alright, I'm not going to waste any more. We're just going to take that and then burn this 4. Some multipliers here. I'm forgetting that. I can't remember which way the camera's actually going. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh. So close to. Alright, we'll just go with. I could risk it and go. I'm not going to, but you could risk it and go for the straight flush here. Oh, hold on, let's see. So let's give us 8, 5, 2. So this is where it might not make sense off the bat, but because we get +8 multiplier, where when a 2 is scored, I'm going to take off this 7, put on 2, because yes, it'll give us 5 less base points, but it gives us +8 multiplier, so that's, actually 16 points instead of just this 7. It's kind of my thoughts, and it's for the whole score, not just that card. If it's that card alone, that's how it works. So that's what I'm going to do. We'll get these scores up here. Good. All right, we got 2 jack. Okay, we'll just take this 2 of a kind. Oh, actually, we'll take this flush. Look at that. Again, we want the queen because that face card. So we'll get some good points here. I'm always looking for the fire. 1 chance. Nah, it's not worth it. Arcana, that's what I was looking at. That's what I was thinking. Alright. Ooh. Let's go with 2 pair. Flush. 2 pairs really good, like. It's a lower one. But that's like where all starts 2 pair instead of high card, which just means you don't have any poker hands. It takes the highest card you played. I don't really do that, or 1 pair. But let's go with the flush. We've been kind of stockpiling hearts here, so hopefully we can turn everything to hearts. Look at that. So let's do that. So this is why. Keep it on the back of your mind. Look at that. helps that flush that we just upgraded. And remember, we have our levers up here. 22 car. Oh, this one. This is a pain. All right, so we're gonna go with this flush. Not really getting too much from it, but we need to really conserve our discards because you can't see. So you gotta just discard it. Oh my goodness, that's what I like to see though. Alright, so we're gonna do this one. And then, so this will give us plus 10, that will give us 8. That'll get re-triggered. It doesn't really matter what goes first, so I don't know why I'm trying to do the math here. So we're gonna use this up. Even though I'd like that 1.5, we're gonna use it up just because we want that flush, and that should get us over to get out of this boss blind, because this boss blind can be deadly with just limiting your discards and the cards you get to play, because it's discarding it all the time. I'll get a voucher. Let's just reroll the boss blind for 10 bucks. Buy a celestial blind. Probably should have went for the $4 one because this is only one. Let's up 2 pair. That's just a nice easy one. Probably a little too late to be starting to work on one, but it's best to kind of just keep almost one hand as your main hand, I find. So a little late. What is it? Skip plus 25. Ooh, that's nice. This one gives a negative joker. Oh, all face cards are debuffed. We're gonna want to reroll. Okay, let's reroll this one to get a chance to play 2 pair. That's fine. We don't really play too many 2 pair. All right. We'll play this one because I think I want to skip this one, see if we can get that negative. So we're gonna risk it for the biscuit on that one, if we make it through, of course. 8, 7, 6. Son of a gun. All right. We'll just there we go. We still got something, and that's honestly better for us, that flush, because we've leveled it up so much. And this card also triggers for the flush. All right. Flush. We'll take a 2 pair because it's not going to take our things. Ooh, yeah, we'll get rid of that too. Trash it. Not worth it whatsoever. Shift this way. Hopefully the mic's not too far away. Okay, so this. Here's depending on how risky you want to get, and I hate it when you get a really good card later. So we want to risk it all on. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it's so hard. I'm gonna get rid of this one because then this one all copies the ability to write, so I can have to copy this or this depending on where I'm at. That should get me the plus 10, and that's nice because it will get me more than plus 10 in general, and I can shift it depending on what my hand is. So we'll kind of show you, and then you get a sense of the shifting around. So I'm gonna let's put that right there for now. Celestial pack, we're looking for flushes. Didn't get that. We'll just do 2 pair. Why not? Even though it's not gonna help us on the boss blind. We're gonna skip this because we want that negative. All right, so cannot play. All right, this is gonna be risky. Oh, do I want to do this? I'm gonna risk 1 discard here because I want to keep this pair as a backup. I don't want to flush, so we're gonna risk it. And of course, it's the 2 of a kind. All right, we're just gonna. So for the sake of it, 40,000. So here's we're gonna risk it. We're gonna discard this joker to act as bouncing. So we have 2 aces. And because this joker's not gonna count, we want this to the right of this. So each one of these aces is gonna give plus 16 because of this ability. That was the whole reason why I got this. So yeah, plus 16, that's gonna give us that pair. Okay, full house, that's good. That's a lot better here. And then we're gonna move this up here. But if we did this re-trigger twice, no, I think this is the one I'm going to do. I'm sure you could do the math and figure it out, but so we're going to get plus 20 for each of those. I might have gotten a little greedy here. We got the flush. Go for a 3. Alright. I'm going to risk it. We got a couple discards, but we need to. Okay, so let's move this back over. We don't got any face cards, so we want to make sure we're getting that 8 and 3 will give us more multipliers. So we're going to do that, and then we'll get the plus 1.5 from here. So see, that kicks in, so it goes down here first, then up here. Alright, we are going to risk it, and go for the. We're gonna risk it because we only got one hand left. So once you run out of hands, I should have split this early on. Once you run out of hands, that's it. Game over. You can go to 0 discards. All right, this 4 of a kind is gonna be quite ballin'. So we're gonna get plus. Yeah, I think this is our best bet. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna see if we get a 10, and then we're gonna do the math. Not an option. So do that. Burn. We don't have to burn the 3, but just for the sake of it, good habit to think about what card to burn. So good. Oh no! Oh no! That screwed me. Okay, that almost screwed me. I forgot to move the Joker over, so I should have gotten even more for those. Just got lucky there. Oh, okay. What is this? Oh, without scoring a face card. I hate that one. I'm not gonna do it. As much as I want. We're just. I don't want to spend that much money on one. Plus 25 per skipped. No. Okay. Just select. So we got aces. We're gonna risk it. There we go. Probably shouldn't have risked it because I want to give up that steel card, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remember that we have a wild up here, so we'll use that. It could be any suit, and then we can still keep our cards. We have more. Just 5. Ooh, okay, so plus 8. I guess plus 16 versus plus 10. So we'll keep the over here. No, this will give us plus 20 because it's 10 per, and then it re-triggers. So yeah, that's where we want it. Sometimes you just gotta think it through. Yep, 10, it's 20. Okay, yep, that's the better. 20 is greater than 16. Alright, we'll go with this 2 of a kind. We're gonna, because we're kind of going towards a flush here, we're gonna play it safe. Just trash that ace. Once again, same thing. We want that right there, that blueprint. So I remember there's one of the final boss blinds has like it flips your Joker cards upside down and shuffles them. I'm like, why is that so bad? Once you kind of learn that you can really play hands to your advantage by shuffling, moving, that actually is that can be a run ending. Too nice. That can be a run ending challenge right there. Usually, the ones I don't like are. Depending where it's at, one hand's not too bad, where you only get to play one hand with a shorter blind. Like this, look at that. That's gonna be tough. We're gonna have to really go for a lot of face cards here. But that one, cards that you played previously, this ante. So that's your ante is your row 3 here. That one sucks. All right. 3 though. Okay, we're gonna just discard and see what we can get. Here we go. Look at that. Yeah, I think that's the best. This is to the right. Okay, let's get it. Let's see how we do. Look at that. Okay, 10s. That's not gonna help. 8 will help me there. So I'm gonna flush. Okay, since. Yeah, flush with this one. So remember, gotta move this blueprint over so we get even more multiples here. Gosh, this is gonna be close. Okay, so we gotta start going big game hunting here with the face cards for where we're at. Son of a gun. All right, we got extra discards, so we're gonna just. Ugh, don't like that. Okay, we're gonna trash this 4, hoping we can get a queen and maybe another jack. Sure, you gotta get over here. Oh, but that 16. No, that still gives more. 20 is more than 16. Okay, so we gotta hit it big. So we got 3 here. We can start. We're just gonna hope for the best. Not the best. So we're really gonna be banking on these jacks. This might be it. We'll find out. Yeah, darn. That's close. So that's kind of how I go about playing Balatro. Hopefully that helped you with these tips and tricks. And also, if you want, you can always copy the seed if you wanted to retry it, and then you can just go seed to run, paste seed in there, and it already has it in there. But yeah, that's mostly all of them. I think it's once you beat 3 decks, then you get challenges, and there's some fun ones. I've only played a couple, but that's Balatro. Hopefully this helped you guys. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment, and I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. But otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.